because this isn't about politics. This is about a lifetime appointment on the Supreme Court. This is about a responsibility that we have as leaders, a responsibility that we have to exercise the judgment that we were sent here to exercise. I have too much respect for the institution of the Supreme Court, and I'm not going to be the person who makes a decision based on whether I get 6 more years in Washington, D.C. I'm going to make the decision based on what I think about the institutions.
That may make you rare in the Senate.
In 2000, when I was running for governor, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And it was serious. My doctor afterwards told me, you have a 28% chance of living 10 years. That was 18 years ago. And so I tell young people, I say, you have 2 accounts. You have a bank account, but you have a time account. What are you going to do with your time? Do I have work that I want to continue to do? Absolutely. Do I want to compromise my principles and my conscience for that job? No. And do I want to compromise the Supreme Court for that job? No.
You are rare for many reasons, but one of the reasons is you're a pro-choice Republican. Many of your opponents are going to say she's pro-choice, she is pro-women's rights, and she just sent a man accused of sexual assault to the Supreme Court of the United States.
I would never vote for someone who had committed sexual assault or who had lied about sexual assault. That's not a hard call for me. I would have voted no if I disbelieved Judge Kavanaugh. But given his denials and the lack of evidence that this happened, I just did not think that it was fair to ruin the life of this distinguished judge and his family over allegations that cannot be proven.
There are many who believe that Judge Kavanaugh will be the vote that results in abortion becoming illegal in the United States, and I wonder if you're concerned about that.
I could not vote for a judge who had demonstrated hostility to Roe v. Wade because it would indicate a lack of respect for precedent. What Judge Kavanaugh told me, and he's the first Supreme Court nominee that I've interviewed out of 6 who has told me this, is that he views precedent not just as a legal doctrine, but as rooted in our Constitution.